Be today with you and to see about constellation. What means constellation, where we use it, how we can work with constellation. Constellation starts from Bert Hellinger many years ago when he decided that it has special energy which help you to understand what to do if you're sick, if you cannot find a partner, if something happened with you. And constellation is the most faster way to solve a problem. Has many direction in psychotherapy. It's psychoanalysis when it came from Sigmund Freud, when he said that you need to find all the reason in your childhood. And of course, he was right. Has many behavior therapy when we're looking in behavior, and if you change your behavior, you will change your life. It's also working if it's connected with your values. And of course, we need to think about existential therapy, Maslow. Then we need to see our needs. The new way to make psychotherapy is a family constellation. I would like to show you a little bit how it works. If somebody would like to be today our clients, and we together can do one constellation to see the demo, how work one constellation. Who would like to try to be our clients? In which case we can use constellation? In case if you have problem, you cannot find the money, you cannot be pregnant, you cannot find a partner, you have something what you suffer a lot and you don't know what to do with this. In constellation, we're always looking from three reasons. Reason number one, hierarchy, where you be loyalty to your mother, father, where you don't know how to be happy, where you don't respect your mother and father, where you feel sorry about them. If you're sorry about your parents, you make very big problem. You don't follow hierarchy. We must do only respect our mother and our father. The next what is very important is excluding, of whom you exclude. Somebody can exist in your family system, but you say, I don't want to speak about this person, I don't feel good about this, and you exclude somebody. When you exclude somebody, of course, you suffer, and it will come to your life again and again. For example, your father was a drinking person, and you exclude him. You say, I don't want to have nothing common with my father. He irritates me. He is a bad person, blah, blah, blah. And you exclude him. And in this case, you attract a totally drinking husband or totally drinking son or child around you or boss, somebody, neighbors, who you came your life and again and again. We cannot exclude anything. If something belongs to your family system, you must to love it and to accept it. And next in the family constellation, we're looking from balance, giving and receiving. All what your family give. For example, in your family, so grandfather was a stealer and he was steal money, he did something bad. After you, as his grandchild, very often you pay for this. And if you don't work with family system, you say, how it's possible? I work so much, I do so many things, but in the end, I don't have money. Why it happened with me? Exactly for this reason. Because it's a balancing system, like you need to pay your debts from your grandfathers or mothers. All what we are doing, our children, our grandchildren will pay for us. Nothing not disappear in our family system. We belong to our system. And very often we continue and we have the same scenario, and you cannot go far away from your system because you belong. Who would like to share what is important for you? Your microphone are turned on. If you want to share, thank you, Simona. I want to do constellation. I am volunteer to be an example. Super. Welcome. Call to me. Welcome, unit. See you. See you. Thank you. Who would like to call? You need to call through the camera and microphone. Yes. Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, dear. Happy to see you.
My name is Hajar.
Super, Hajar. Very happy to see you here. What you would like to work? What is important for you now?
For me, work is very important. I find it hard to go to every day to work and to be productive.
Why you found it hard? You doesn't work your work, or what exactly happened?
Um, I have fears in work that I'm not good and that money is very little,
I'm
not
not
so
good,
much.
money very little. Usually it's coming if I listen this is money not good and it's very little, then your family, somebody was humiliate you and criticize you. Who was criticize you? Who was humiliate you in your family?
I think both my parents did that to tease me, like to just laugh, to just make a joke.
hmm how was the relationship between mother and father?
It's very bad. They're still married, but they fight all the time and they hate each other. And my dad doesn't come home, he comes only at night to eat and sleep. And my
hmm
mom always complains about the relationship.
Yeah, this is what I expect to listen. Why? Because usually children who grow up in family like this, who grow up in a very violent, toxic environment, they don't have self-confidence. They feel inside you that I'm minus, you're plus. Somebody, other people deserve money, good position, good work, and I'm here to suffer. They used to suffer, they used to be in position of victim. When they go to work, immediately companies say, oh, we find the victim. This victim will work for us very hard and we can give only very little money. And they know the bosses that they can't be rude, arrogant, they can tell you, oh, what you do. And this person will stay because at the moment, your self-confidence very small, very little. If not make therapy, unfortunately, it's your next life. Good news that always with therapy you can go of this. How we can go of this situation? It's very common. It's very common. I work with this every day. First, we need to grow up inside your inner adult because inside us has inner child, inner adult, and inner parents. And how you tell yourself compliments, how you take care about you, how you are good with yourself, how you support yourself. Mhm.
I like to buy myself things that I like. I actually take care of myself the same way my mom did take care of me.
Yeah.
Like when she's proud of me and she buys me things, I do
Yeah.
the same thing.
So, like your mother, when her father was screaming, her was bad with her after buy something, maybe bring some money and she makes some gift to you, you do the same. Not emotional connection, not protection, not compliments, not support, not believe on you. To buy, like a baby which cry and we give him biberon to eat milk to put something in mouth and to say, okay, I gave you something. It usually also has problem with kilograms as people. They have some overweight very often because they use not listen your body. They use it if I am feel bad, I eat. It's
Mm.
happened with you sometimes.
Yes.
That when
Yes.
you feel bad, you start to eat. Yes, because inside not have this self confidence that I am good, I am okay. Inside has positions that I am not good enough. Can I ask somebody to put a camera who is here with us and to be her mother? Need one person to be your mother who would like to put a camera. I would like to show you how to make constellation online. Mhm. Judith, Willie, mhm. Somebody who can make Mary. Okay. And if you can connect, in this case, we need to make serial constellation. It would be with mother, with father, with inner child. It's a system. The system I will teach people how to be constellator in the system, but usually we start with mother because mostly of things I'm not good enough, it starts from mother. And can you imagine then your mother, she is now here with you. All who listen us, you can make it also imagine your mother. And your mother, she is close to you and she see on you. And
Yeah.
you can tell her, mother, when you humiliate me, it was very painful.
Mother,
Mother,
when you humiliate me, it was very painful.
and I believe that I am not good enough.
And I believe that I'm not good enough.
And I continue to believe it.
And I continue to believe it.
And I suffer a lot.
And I suffer a lot.
Please tell me that I am good enough.
Please tell me that I am good enough.
That I am good enough for your love.
Please tell me that I am good enough for your love.
And I am good enough from the love of the people.
And I am good enough for the love of other people.
Mhm. When you tell it, how you feel?
I forgot. I felt it at a moment, and then I need a moment. I feel that she does love me, but when I say that I deserve the love of other people, something inside of me tells me no, it's not true.
Yeah. In this case, we need to work very deep. It's usually around 1 hour constellation. When we need to go stage by stage, when you was a child, good to have your picture of child, to see your mother, and she to tell you many things, that you're good enough, that you deserve, for what she proud of you. Then after you need to tell her many things, that you are feel thankful to you, that you accept her, that you ask about forgiveness. Then you see her suffering with your father, and it's their job. You don't took the side. You don't took who is right, who is wrong. You accept and respect both of them. After you need to do the same with the father, and after you need to tell it, I have a right to love you both, because also I can feel from your field that always like you was between which
Yeah,
side to take. And the most difficult from one child to make a choice, because when you say your child, to whom you love more, mother or father, with whom you want to stay, with mother or with father, it's like to cut your left or right hand. And how you can say which hand's more important. For you, both your hands, it's very important. It's part of you. And your mother and father, it's very important for you. It's part of you. You cannot choose. And in this case, child is frozen and stop because it's too much, too much pain. I cannot to put this pain on my shoulders. And child say, I don't want to feel anything because all what I feel, it's wrong. If I choose mother, father upset. If I choose father, mother upset. And in this case, I prefer to eat than to feel. And very often it's only one exit because I'm very afraid to feel. And after, when we make constellation with mother, father separately, we need to say both of them, I love you both. And I cannot choose. Can you just imagine that you can see your mother and father and you tell both of them, I love you both, mother and father.
I love you both, mother and father.
I cannot choose.
I cannot choose.
I'm just a child.
I'm just a child.
Please accept me.
Please accept me.
Please love me as I am.
Please love me as I am.
I have rights to love you both.
I have the right to love you both.
Take a breath and just feel it out for you that you have rights to love both of them, and your mother and your father. You don't need to choose. And it's very important to feel these feelings. Then they also can both love you, that you are good enough from both of love of them, and from your father and from your mother.
Yeah.
Also, it's very important when we make constellation, we teach all those things. Plus, welcome in Marbella. I don't know where you live. Welcome in Marbella. We make geisha in June there from 2 days, and to see your energy, um, why your mother was like this, in which environment she grew up. Be sure she always has also has problematic parents. Yeah.
I mean, she had a lot of siblings. There were 7 siblings, but the relationship between my grandparents, it was, I think, normal. My grandmother was at home, my grandfather, but they had little money.
Can
But
you
the
imagine
relationship
7
was fine.
children and little money?
Mm,
It means that it's never enough love, never enough attention, never enough food. All time she must to survive to competitor with other siblings. She
Yeah.
never relaxed. And of course,
No.
from this position of victim, she doesn't know how to enjoy. She know how to survive. And
Yeah.
when a woman doesn't know how to be happy, because what wants one man from one woman? Happiness.
Mm.
One man dream about one beautiful woman. Beautiful means that she is happy. It's not means that you need to make operation to do something with your face. It means that you are happy, you are relaxed, you are like a channel of energy. You can accept his strong, his sexuality, his intellectual things, and to be happy with, not compare with him, with who he is and who you are. And when women unhappy, men become to be bad, rude, because he say, what to do? I do all possible shit to be happy. And again, she is unhappy. What's wrong with me? And he prefer to be aggressive with her because he feel bad. What to do with this woman? Why she's react like this? Understand? Yeah.
Yeah, I do. And when I was asking my parents that I am just a child and they should love me the way I am, I felt that I wasn't allowed to to say that.
Yeah. Probably in your culture, child must to care about mother and father, must to follow them to do all what they told you, and they also doesn't know how to give and how to receive love.
No.
They don't have this model, and we are one of the first general of people who start to learn our parents to give and to receive love because they know how to survive. Mostly of our family parents they living from surviving. They work very hard, they try to do the best, they care about us, but they don't know how to love, how to give love, how to receive love. And of course, it's a very painful experience. And it's possible to change the model. I saw many clients who changed it. But it's your inner decision. I want to change my life. Changeable
Yes,
in view of this.
I do want to change my life and I organize myself with the budget too. But for example, your geisha constellation in June, I have vacation only on July and I can't. So sometimes I don't have the means.
Yeah. Sometimes it's about when you are ready. I very love the story when one very good guy he came to one teacher said, "Teacher, I want to be happy, I want to be healthy, I want to be rich. Please help me to be like you. Help me." And he said, "No, you're not ready." No, I am ready. I promise you." And he said, "Okay, let's go in the river." And we go to the river, and he said, "Take out your clothes, go in the river." And he put his hands on the head of his student and put his head down in the water. And students stay underwater, cannot breathe. Say maybe it's some ritual, maybe it's something specially, maybe it's something wow, but nothing happened. One moment he don't have already oxygen, and he say, no, I need to go out. It's not normal. My teacher become to be cuckoo. He want to kill me. And he tried to go out, but teacher keep his hands very strong. Then student become to be afraid. He say, "Oh my gosh, I need to survive." And he cannot. Finally, he collect all his powerful, all his energy, and he jump. And in the moment when he jump and he grew up and said, "Teacher, why you did it with me?" And he told him, when you want your changes so much like this oxygen now which you took in your mouth, then it will happen with you. Our changes start when we go big pain. When you say, "I cannot more. One day more, I will die. I
Mm.
cannot. I must change it. I must do something." And in this case, you start to make changes in your life. Um, I remember very good when I did make my first seminar, it was so far away. You need to travel with plane, with train, and after with bus, several hours in a very, very bad road. I didn't have money. I never asked my parents about money, about help, but I didn't have choice. And I asked my parents, maybe first time in my life, since I'm 20, and they gave me this money, they helped me. I was stop my work because my boss said, if you leave there and you go, you will lost 1 week from work. You can make decisions that you the fire. I was think a lot to do it or no, but then that I jump. It was best decision in my life. It's changed me a lot. It was beginning of my huge changes. And very often in my life, it's happened that I must to pay price. From all changes in my life, always I pay price. All of us, we pay price. Price is not money. Money can be earned. Price is inner solution. Then I want to change my life. It's inner braveness. Yes, I jump in this. Yes, I want to do something with my life. And yes, my life for me most important. In the case when we are ready from changes, it will happen with us. It's a process. Sometimes need less time, sometimes need more, but it's a process. I will make Geisha in Marbella, group 15 people. We will make specially price also from double tickets if you came with somebody. I take only 15 people and we will work together. Those days depend of people. If you will 10, you will make it 2 days. If 15, it will 3 days. It's constellation, which I very advise all who can and wants to pass it and to see your inner process of changes. We put also in London one date. And the course of constellation, which I prepare trainers of constellation who would like to be constellator, who would like to work with this. It's my way. Can I book private constellation? Yes, I make also private session. I make it private. I make it in London. Also online, we make it, of course. Yes, you can book private session when we make private constellation. And we can see why it's happened with you, what to do, what is the reason. Usually when you tell me what is happening with you, immediately I can tell what is the reason, what to do with community constellation. We make constellation and we change many, many things. Constellation the best way to change your life. My constellation different from many others. It's many schools. I am clinical medical psychologist. 22 years I make psychotherapy. And I know all about therapeutical part. I make many my personal retreats and my personal therapy make until today. And I very like to help people to change their life. Kobylkina.com, our programs, which will new have events. We will make also more in the summer. And welcome from this. Thank you a lot from your story, from your sharing. I wish you to go in this, but need to go to your good enough direction. This to love both of your parents, to grow up your inner adult, and through this position, it's you change in your work and your money and your life. But it's work with yourself, and it's beautiful process. Beautiful. It's so beautiful that we change all time and we do many things. Thank you a lot from sharing. Thank you a lot to wait me. Love you guys. Kobylkina.com. Welcome from private session, from constellation, from Marbella Geisha. The best what you can do from yourself. You will be very, very happy if you come. And we're very happy to